McDavid. Moves in, McDavid goes upstairs! What a goal!
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Etanyos here. Welcome to episode number 24 of this NHL 21 Edmonton Oilers Franchise Mode here in Oil Country. If you guys have missed any episodes up to this point, make sure that you go down below right now, hit that subscribe button. We're on our way to 1,100 subs, and I know you guys can hit it pretty soon here, maybe even by the end of January. I think that's possible. And also, you know, if you enjoy this video, feel free to go down below, drop a like on the video. It really helps out the YouTube algorithm and getting this video in front of more people. Also, feel free to leave comments and feedback for what you think. The main question I left you guys with last episode was if this defenseman is a franchise defenseman in Rick McMillan. Rick Mick, I love it. Like, that would just be so, he would be a perfect fit for this team, honestly. Like, that could be a building block. I know it's very Oilers-esque to go out and try to get a number one pick, even if it's unintentional, but this would be a little more intentional. Anyways, that was a question last episode. Nobody really kind of got back to that, and I'm looking at the comments here. Little Pika XD Micah commented two different things here. Said, would you ever consider trading Eves for a giant trade? Honestly, not really. Like, William Eves is a power forward, 6'5", like 228, I think, or something like that. 222. Just an absolute monster. And, like, the goal-scoring seasons he's put up so far, he's played in 164 games and scored 79 goals. He's almost scoring a goal every other game in the NHL right now, which is absolutely absurd considering he's only played 2 seasons. So he's going to be a generational goal scorer here, in my opinion. He's definitely on his way there. And, I mean, if we keep this line together, I'm sure they're going to pick up chemistry at some point. But no, I really wouldn't consider trading him, even if it was for your second comment there, Micah, saying acquiring somebody like Matthews or Kucherov. Again, problem with Kucherov anyways is that he's like 30. Actually, he might be retired now, honestly. I don't know if he's even in Tampa anymore. Oh, no, he is. But he's 33, right? He's 33 years old. Yes, he is 94 overall. There's a possibility we could acquire him, but he's literally played his entire NHL career in Tampa Bay, so I don't see why he would leave now. But yeah, anyways, that was kind of the main comments here. I don't know, guys. Like, you need to let me know, because we're going to find out here pretty quick once I hit sim to regular season. We're going to find out if this defenseman, Rick Mick, if he is a franchise defenseman. I haven't seen a franchise defenseman in this save yet. I have seen one other in another franchise mode I did, and unfortunately the development just didn't go so well for that player, and he dropped down to a medium elite, but was still like 92 overall or whatever. So that's why I want a franchise defenseman, because we don't have that like set top and number one guaranteed defenseman. We have Chychrun and Makar, who are both, you know, very good top pairing defensemen, but not the guy. It's like that is your go-to guy for any situation as far as defense goes. We don't really have that yet on this team, so that's kind of what I'm looking for. And well, we'll see here. And Rick McMillan, we don't know yet. So what's going to happen here is we're going to get into the simulation. I mean, who knows, honestly. This could go either way. There's actually, there's an elite defenseman down at pick 6. So that means one of these guys in here is most likely a, what do you call it? One of these guys in here is most likely like a medium top or a high top 6 or high top 4. Probably high top 4 defenseman. So yeah, I'm interested to see what Rick McMillan's got going for him. And let's just sort by potential here. Not too many other crazy guys. I mean, Nieuwendyk at pick 9 probably looks like a pretty good player there, 1-year ETA. But then again, same with Serge Hewitt. Again, we'd have to just make sure these guys have good system fits before we went after any of them. But Erzberg could be an elite goalie. Tanabe could be an elite prospect. Again, we're not guaranteed on any of this yet, but, you know, the more scouting I do throughout the year, the better odds we have of picking somebody really good. Oh my goodness, NHL already. Defenseman listed as the 5th best prospect in the draft at 18, or at pick 18. I'm intrigued. Anyways, that's just me going through the draft. But what we're going to do is we're going to set this up same as a couple episodes ago where we did quarter by quarter of the season. I'll just cut through it, and we'll get going on the season here pretty quick. So we'll do 20, 21, 21, and then 20 for the quarters of the season. The only other thing I wanted to show you guys before we get going here is the teams overall, because I honestly haven't even checked it out yet. So yeah, let's sim to this next game here, see what's going on. And Thomas Josefson is back. Okay. Okay, Pierre Volieu, I believe is how you say it. Yeah, Volieu. Pierre Volieu is looking like a fantastic prospect. Now, actually, I haven't showed you guys the AHL very much, so here's what we got going. Coupland is a potential NHL make. He could make it by next year if he puts up a productive season. Obviously, he's a pretty fantastic player. He's been putting up, I mean, his numbers split in half from last year, which makes no sense, but that happened. The other guys that we need to keep an eye on in the forward group would obviously be Matthias Autosyn, as he's only 19 years old and his skating is 3.5 stars already. He's going to be a fantastic two-way forward, hopefully, coming into the league in the next year or two. Obviously, 32nd pick overall. And then we had Connor Bell. Were these guys in the same draft? They were. Oh, my goodness. Then we have Connor Bell, too. 20 years old, so a year older than Autosyn, but drafted 192nd overall. Another hopefully fantastic two-way forward. As long as he grows in Bakersfield this year, I mean, he pretty much doubled his production from year to year there in Erie, so I'm really hoping he can get a good start here in the AHL and then make the NHL by next season. Pierre Volieu, we picked up out of free agency, offensive defenseman, undrafted, didn't get picked by anybody. His puck skills are off the charts. His shooting is pretty solid. His skating, defense, senses, just all around. He's a good player, decent build at 6', 191, and just 20 years old. He put up 2 goals in the first game of the season. So I've got high hopes for Pierre Volieu. 37 points in 82 games as a defenseman. Not terrible besides the minus 41 there on the plus minus, but that happens. So we'll see what happens with him moving forward. Obviously, Coburn, another guy we should keep an eye on too, as his kind of like draft buddy there in, what's his name? Goldobin. He's in the team now. He just made the NHL, so, hoping Coburn can follow suit. Oh my goodness. You guys saw the lineup drop off there, right? Like, Eves was a 92, McDavid was a 98. Like, these guys just pummel. That's just, they're pummel. Plummet. That's the word I'm looking for. They just plummet, which makes no sense. I kind of want to try Carson Lambos and Cale Makar as the top pairing this year. I think that would be interesting, to say the least. And then Bouchard and Chychrun, good pairing as well. I'm just a little more worried that Parbacker's not going to get off to a good start. But again, we'll see. He's listed as an elite goalie. He's a high elite. 86 rated at 22 years old, so I've got high hopes for him, but we'll see what happens here as we get through this season. When we hit play game just to see what the team is looking like here, well, let's just give it a quick peek. So Edmonton has got 95 offense, 91 defense, and 83 goaltending. Compare that to St. Louis. They got 91 offense, 75 goaltending, and what was it? 85 or 75 defense, 85 goaltending. Okay. I think our team matches up pretty well against most other teams. Obviously, our defense or our goaltending and defense looked better in the past just because we had slightly deeper options there. But this year, I think the team still got a shit ton of potential. Excuse the language. And yeah, I think we can go really far. So anyways, I'll be back with you guys when we hit the 20 game mark in the season. I'm genuinely pissed off right now. This is not good. Like, you guys can hear I'm heated. I'm not happy about this because the Oilers are 9-2 off the bat, third last in the Pacific. Never mind we're actually not doing so bad for the West, but man, McDavid's the only guy actually scoring on our team right now. Like, nobody, maybe Yamamoto, but nobody else is over a point per game. Yeah, nobody else. That's bad. That is really, really bad. Look at Draisaitl. I don't know what's wrong with him. Like, where did the scoring go, buddy? You were literally just a point per game for your entire career up to this point, over a point per game. And you just crap in the bed right now. Like, Backer's not having a good season either. Yeah. I mean, neither of our goalies are. It's not good. It's really not. Okay. Nice. So Rick McMillan is not an elite defenseman either, so that doesn't really help. And there's literally no pinch and shoot defenseman either, which is even better. Not. Yeah, Jesus, okay. Davies, I'm interested in. Robert Grossman. Interesting players, but man, this is not where we wanted to be 20 games into this season with a 9-9-2 record. Like, yeah, okay. So, I'm going to sim another 21. If nothing improves, I might make a move for something. I don't know what yet. It would most likely be goaltending at this point, but we'll figure it out as we go. All right, guys, so it's safe to say the second quarter of our season went a little bit better as we're up to a 26-13-2 record. I haven't checked the scoring numbers, but McDavid's at 59 points, and the Oilers are actually, let's see, there's one, third place in the league behind the Hurricanes and the Lightning. Somehow the Lightning, I don't know how, they're old as hell. I want to show you guys the schedule, though, because from the amount of games we simulated there, 21, we must have won like 95% of the games or something like that. It was crazy. So we started here at Tampa. So we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That was a 9-game win streak, 10-game win streak up to Minnesota there. So yeah, we won 10 in a row, which is crazy. Then we lost 2, won another 2, so that's 12 wins, lost 1. We lost 3 games, 4, 5. We lost 5 games in that stretch of 21 games. That's crazy. So that means we won 16. We were at 10 wins before. We won 16 out of 21. I think it's safe to say the Oilers woke up. I am interested in the other scoring numbers, but McDavid's going off. Like 24 goals in 41 games is pretty darn solid. Yamo at 49 points, William Eves at a point per game, Cale Makar at a point per game, Draisaitl 3 under, okay. And then everybody else I don't expect as high a production from, I guess. I mean, I'd love to see Atu Ratty put up points that are around a point per game, but I mean, he really hasn't in his entire career so far up to this point, and I'm not exactly expecting it either. Like, he's been right around the 50-point mark, but that's still steady. Like, it's good, and especially almost 30-goal season there 2 years ago. Like, he's a solid player, no question about it, but I don't know if he's the best player out of that 2021 draft by any means. Yeah, I kind of want to check the entire league scoring too, because that's the other thing that we haven't really taken a peek at yet, but at the halfway point, I'd say that's a pretty good marker to check. Eichel, 1 point ahead of McDavid with 60. Pasternak, 3 behind him with 56. I can't speak English, apparently, or say numbers. Okay. Tyler Seguin's got 27. No, Tavares and Georges Audet, yeah, for Boston, obviously number 1 pick there as well. Riley Oda, another good player there. He's a two-way forward. How do you say that? Marcus Malakov. Yeah, that's how you say it. Number 3 pick overall. He's, a lot of really high-end kind of picks and talent in here for the scoring overall. Harry Kurvinen. Yeah, okay. Or Kari Kurvinen. Harry Kurvinen. Mild dyslexia, guys. No, I'm kidding. I'm pretty sure I don't have dyslexia, but it feels like it sometimes. Anyways, 3rd place in the league heading into the second half of the season. The Oilers are pretty much right where they want to be, right where I want them to be. And, well, let's see how the next 21 games go. All right, guys. So at the 62 game mark, 61, 62 game mark, the Oilers are 39, 20, and 3. for a record, and McDavid's got 83 points in those 62 games. So yeah, he's been pretty insane for the most part. Jesus Christ, the Lightning have 89 points. So highly unlikely we catch them. They've only lost 20 games the whole season. And quite a few of those in overtime too. As far as the scoring goes up to this point, obviously McDavid's leading the team because he's Connor McDavid. Kyler Yamamoto's over a point per game, and Eves is just under right now, but still having a pretty fantastic season. Goalies aren't looking as fantastic. 27 out of 49 there for par backers, so just over 50% win rate, which, you know, isn't spectacular when you're playing that many freaking games, but whatever. Eichel, oh my goodness. Okay, we got quite a few guys ahead of McDavid now as far as McKinnon, Marner, Pettersson, and Eichel go. All those guys more than 83 or more points. And then Kucherov and Sagan right on McDavid's tail too there. Anybody new that's up there? Oh yeah. Mark Lamoureux makes sense for St. Louis, number 1 overall pick. Franchise playmaker as well down the wing. That one makes sense. Not a whole lot of other new names, Douglas, yeah. Wait. What are you doing here? Billy Douglas. 4th overall playmaker. Okay, he's up there too for sure. So, yeah, that's kind of how the scoring breakdown's going for now. Not going to show you guys anything else. We'll save that for a surprise at the end of the episode, as this is going fairly fast for a simulation. So, yeah, I will be back with you guys at the end of the season here to kind of wrap things up as far as regular season goes, and then who knows what will happen moving forward there. Depends on how long the episode is, really, right? So I don't think we're doing any trades. I really like where the team's at, 2nd overall in the NHL, just behind Tampa Bay, and we got a good record. Oh, you're kidding me. You lost to the Pylons, and oh my god, it was a deciding game. Oh man. Okay, guys, so to end off the season, we choke it hard, lose the Pacific Division and the Western Conference in our last game there against the Portland Pylons, who literally beat us out by one single win and had the exact same amount of points and everything else. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me right now? Like, yes, the Lightning won the Presidents again, I believe. I believe it was again. They won the Presidents just now, so. Was it? No, wait. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, no, I guess Tampa's never won a Presidents. Okay. Okay. Well, there you go. Okay, so Tampa wins the Presidents. I thought they'd won one before. I guess, well, yeah, I mean, in real life they did, right? Yamo scores 92 points on a fantastic year at 28 years old. 78 points from William Eves, 40-goal season. I guess again, yeah. That's the second time he's had a 40-goal season. Averaging over 70 points a game in his career. He's just under a point per game, considering he's never had an injury in his career either. And, you know, pretty solid penalty minutes, really good shooting numbers. Yeah, William Eves is just a fantastic player. McDavid puts up 107 points. Our best defenseman was Cale Makar with 75 points on the year. Pretty damn solid. Bouchard scored 41, and then Parbacker got up to an 88 overall on 33 wins on the season. Let's check out the goalies here first, I guess. Best goalie in the league was Vasilevsky. That Will German, however you say his name, German, whatever you want to call him, was the top goalie there. Landon Foote, drafted from the AHL, okay. Landon Foote was a top goalie in the league. John Gibson was fantastic for the Pylons at 33 years old. Carter Hart was good for Vegas. There's lots of good goalies in the league here, like Parbacker. Did not have his work as cut out for him as we would have hoped, but that's okay. Best defenseman in the league was Quinn Hughes as far as points goes. Cale Makar right on his ass, though, there with just 4 points behind. And 2 less games played as well. That's the other thing you got to remember there is he played less. So that's good to see that we have some high production defensemen in here. As far as forwards go, actually, let's see rookies first. Best rookie was Kim Stallberg, Vancouver Canucks prospect, 6'6", 232 pounds, absolutely massive player. Traded to the Vancouver Canucks from the Winnipeg Jets, where he was originally drafted. That's just crazy, honestly. Kolar's was good. Was he the first pick? No, he's a 5th for Winnipeg there. Okay, so yeah, very interesting. Cole Sillinger finally gets into the league at 82 overall, 23 years old. And the top scorer in the league was Jack Eichel with 118 points. McDavid finishes 4th behind Marner, Sagan, and Eichel. So, pretty solid season for Captain Connor there at 30 years old. He's just been fantastic his whole career. He's got 1,206 points in just 925 games played. So, yeah, Connor McDavid on pace to end up as one of the top scorers of all time. I believe, if we check the record books, I believe Ovechkin broke 2,000 points. Did he not? He had 1,000 goals. Actually, he had like 1,100 goals. He was insane. So, I believe it was, Ovechkin. No, 899 goals. Sorry, I was thinking of a different save, but most points. Nope, 1,921 is still Yager's kind of milestone there for number 2. Beat out Messier, Gordie Howe, all those great players. 10-point or 100-point seasons. McDavid's in there with 8 now. He's number 4 all time. If he gets another one, he'll move up to 3rd. If he gets 3 more, he'll move up to 2nd, and then he's just behind Wayne Gretzky. So I could see McDavid potentially breaking that. He'd have to play till he's 37, though, or 38, and have 100-point seasons every single season from now on. So I don't know. I think it's possible. I think we just got to keep McDavid with the right players in here and the right system. But yeah, overall, I think is a pretty good simulation here for the 2026-27 season. Interesting looking draft class, to say the least. We'll see what happens, and if we move up or do anything along those lines. Overall, pretty good season. I'm happy with it, and we'll see where the draft and the playoffs and everything else takes us here in the next episode. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure that you go down below, drop a thumbs up on the video. Also, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're trying to hit 1,100 subs, and I know you guys can do it. Also, make sure that you go down below, drop comments in the comment section for your feedback, your thoughts, anything that's going through your head after watching this video. Let me know. I love getting the feedback, and it helps this series move along. But anyways, guys, that is going to be it for me. This is Etanyos signing out, and see you.